toll. It's going back through the motions. I'm just half of a whole who once had no control. Was breaking my oath. It was happening over and over again. That wasn't gold, so I had to take hold. Sad how it goes when you don't even know to begin. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. Follow me now if you ready to do more than just talk. Walk with me, be the solution. Offer critical thought for the youth, be the solution. Everyone is at fault, after all, we're only human. I've been the problem, you've been the problem, and now we're the solution.
I spread my arms like frosting, like a phoenix wing around its offspring. Soda pop sing songs of optimism. 1972, caught the rhythm of a heartbeat. Lost the change in a car seat, aiming at the mirror, but still blames the party. As if everybody's listening.
Now from T-Mobile Park in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Chris Flexen is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ready now is George Springer. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Well, as we're in Seattle, may have some rain in the picture later on, but for now, 59 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2.
2-2 count.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. fielded cleanly. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. The guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Marcus Semien stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Robbie Ray gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, he'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
Off the
As
plate,
the first
ball
pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike now. 1-1 home. Swing and a little tapper.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Henniger, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
So here now is Ty France, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Lifted in the air out to center field. Springer giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go. Into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now the 2-1. 2-2 the count.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Line hard deep into left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. To the plate now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 1 out and a runner on second base. And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. Lourdes Gurriel will be next. Line to the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? So a man at second here with 2 away. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. No balls and a strike to count. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hernandez stands at second with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Abraham Toro. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Bounce it to the left side. And there's one away.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Jake Fraley comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now here it comes. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Hernandez, and now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll reach second now with one away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way in the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Luis Torrens.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. High and deep down the left field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 2-1. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Full count still. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Digging in now is Jared Kelnick, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Bounce to first, right to him, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Santiago Espinal. On the outside black, good pitch called for a strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So here is Reese McGuire.
Number 7.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's George Springer. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Springer brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. One left for Toronto. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh.
The catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. McGuire recovers, and the throw is there to record the first down. One gone now in the Mariners' third inning. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. And now the first pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 0-1 delivery.
I got one ball, one strike.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled away. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager.
Nope.
And that misses ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Guerrero is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Seattle. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is on the ground for JP. It's short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. One out, bases empty. In to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Here's the first pitch. Corey Dickerson is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a flare down the line. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this.
Santiago SB.
Stepping in now, Santiago Espinal. Into center field, line drive base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Toronto leads this one 3-0. And now here is Ty France. He flew out in his last debut. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tom Clark approach back in the 60s and 70s getting it at him.
Into the box, Abraham Toro. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And it's 1-1.
Get down, 1-1.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Simeon is under it, no problem, one away. Digging in next, Jake Fraley. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Luis Torrens. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is line to left. Gurriel gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4 full. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mariners nothing. George Springer the next to hit, and Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Hey!
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Second base, Marcus.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Hit hard to short. And there's his first base hit in this one. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hang.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Eric Swanson, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. At the plate now, Bo Bichette. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Dan, Mark, and I are back in Seattle in just a moment. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the AB on its way. Jared Kelnick is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Well hit to right, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The bat.
So stepping in is Cal Raleigh. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
J.P. Crawford is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that one yanked just foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
2 strikes. Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gurriel able to track it down for the 3rd out. Mariners leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? And that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Toro makes the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Kyle Seager.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
And he falls behind 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
In now, Ty France. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Mariners are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Number 13.
Into the box now, Abraham Toro. And so take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
So now to the plate, Jake Fraley. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Huge swing of the bat right there, just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Going to have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat.
The second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. At the plate now is Luis Torres. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Now to the plate, Santiago Espinal. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Heading out towards shallow right. Henniger has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Next to stand in is Reese McGuire. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Next to bat for Toronto, George Springer. For his career in this matchup, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The 0-2 once more. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Racing back the left fielder, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. There is Seager. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Jays. Last half of the 7th here, and the next to bat will be Jared Kelnick. First pitch on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in next, J.P. Crawford. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail it 4-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Marcus Semien trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. hit in the air down the right field line. Haniger in pursuit, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, the key to hitting triples is...
Casey Sattler is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 65.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a little chopper to the right side. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Swing and a liner. But unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. Now it'll be Lourdes Gurriel. Flew out last time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker.
Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And not in time as the run scores.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Gurriel at second with two down. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Swing and a line drive to left. Fraley gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 6-1. Trevor Richards is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this is lined hard to deep left. Gurriel is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting.
The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one. Standing in now, Kyle Seager. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
Number 23.
At the plate now, Ty France, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently it's strike one. Richards is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best. One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line. First pitch of the AB now. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base.
but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Bueller, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here, right here, and bust through in this one. Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
A pause, and the 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Mariners leave a couple. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Leading off for the catcher, number 7.
Joe Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Joe Smith.
Now here's the first offering. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Softly hit out to short, and one gone. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He went deep last time up. No balls and 1 strike. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Stepping up is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He grounded out last time up. Going back is the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
In now, Marcus Semien. Reined in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Mariners 1. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the DH, Luis Torrens.
Designated hitter.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Line drive to left. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Hey, Dan, obviously a good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say that's a pitcher deal. You're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Jared Kelenic is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The next 0-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. So now into the box is Cal Raleigh. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Torrens stands at first with 1 out. Again, another foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Pulled toward right center field. Hernandez is there. makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Blue Jays took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Robbie Ray gets the W on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.